room today, man. No breathing room, man. I'm trying to edit my Mario Kart 8 6 video, and then they're dropping.
You know, he's talking so much about how he has no breathing room, but has that stick lodged up his mouth. Now, once he keep talking all the smack and it just down his throat, he definitely ain't gonna have no breathing room then. Man, here we go talking about my old friend Premydaremy. And I know some of y'all know how much I just absolutely love that guy and his passion for Sonic the Hedgehog. But y'all know Premydaremy, man. Premydaremy is like the worst Sonic YouTuber in history. Like, I just don't understand. Like, he say he loves Sonic. Sonic is his Lord and Savior, but every little thing is a complaint. Even something good could be a complaint.
I really don't want to play this anymore. Like, I don't.
So he did a review for Sonic Frontiers DLC 3. And he did a review for the newest Sonic game, Sonic Superstars. Now, granted, I have not played Sonic Superstars, so like his criticisms could be like legit, but like that's the thing. It's really nothing like game breaking. Like, it's nothing about the game itself. It's pretty much just his opinion, which I guess that is what a review is. But a review is also like actually mentioning problems with the game, which is what Premydaremy is not doing in this video. Like, I'll show you one example right here.
I don't need 3 acts. I don't need a boss every single act, right? But with this game, I'm like, I'm gonna spend half the time doing bosses, and who really wants to do that, right? And before someone in the comments like, me, I like doing bosses more than level. Cool, but I don't, okay? I want like 80+% level and whatever's left to be boss.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Did you hear what he said? You guys are gonna put in the comment that's what you like, but I don't like it, okay? I don't like it. See, that's the thing. I know Azuka or whatever the heck his name is. Listen, I know he watches Premydaremy. There's no way he doesn't. Like, Premydaremy, like I said, he's probably the worst, but he is like up there with the biggest Sonic channels on the YouTube platform. So there's no way he does not watch it. I know he takes a lot of criticisms from these guys, but that's the thing. He listens to Premydaremy, because if Premydaremy doesn't like it, let's go ahead and make that into Sonic. You know, let's make Sonic how Premydaremy wants it, just so he can still complain about it.
All that hype for what? See, this is why I disable chat. Oh, it means members only, but this is why I disable chat. The people be saying all the shit. This, that, the third, and it's like, okay, but then what? But then what?
Let me die.
He loves talking about how Sonic games need to be hard, but like when they find a way to make a Sonic game hard, granted a Sonic game, trying to make a Sonic game hard, he complains about it.
All out for a challenge, right? But it was just not the fun kind of challenge, right? If you want to make a hard mode, it can't just be spamming random blocks in places that they shouldn't be and hoping for the best. Or I don't know what they were thinking with that trip mode.
It's a mode in Sonic Superstars where you play as like a fucking lizard, and pretty much it's hard mode, I guess. And like, how are you supposed to make a 2D Sonic game harder than it already is? Other than putting more enemies. He complains how there's just a lot more enemies, that there's really nothing different. Like, what more can you do to a 2D Sonic game to make it harder than it already is? Seriously, I really want to see Premydaremy make a Sonic game. I want to see him make a Sonic game, and I just want to see him blow it out of the water. And then, speaking of him talking about Sonic games being hard, they actually made Sonic Update 3 hard. I don't like it, you know, but I've never complained about a Sonic game being hard or easy. You know, I've never did that. But it's one thing for you to be somebody and then be a hypocrite and then go back on your word. He came out his mouth and said, I know I told everybody I wanted a Sonic game, but this is not what I meant. Like, just watch the clip.
Right, it's like Sonic fans will be like, well, you guys asked for difficulty, right? And he gave it to you, right? Kishimoto's been known for some piss easy Sonic games, namely Sonic Colors, you know. And I guess he's finally taken at the heart and said, okay, we'll make something harder. Which, okay, good. Make something harder, right? But increasing the difficulty means making more interesting challenges. It doesn't just mean removing lifelines, like taking away checkpoints or taking away the stats that you spent the whole save file, however many hours, working so hard to build, right? I don't think that's what good difficulty is. And some people like that gauntlet style shit, okay? I'm not saying that it's bad for everyone. It's bad for me and a lot of people.
Again, with him saying something what he doesn't like, he says, I know a lot of people like this type of game, but I don't like it. Prem, is this a Sonic game made for you personally? No, bro. Get out of here. Sonic is not only you fucking milk dud looking ass boy.
I love that he didn't make it piss easy, but it was just so punishing, right? Like, this is why, like, it felt like it was harder than Eggman Land, because Eggman Land, right, was still hard, and I love Eggman Land, but there were checkpoints everywhere, and Unleashed was actually the first Sonic game to have respawnable 1-ups. In Unleashed, you would put a 1-up before a tough section, and every time you died or went back to that section, the 1-up would be there again, so that if you kept dying in that section, you wouldn't even run out of lives.
I just want y'all to remember that this is the same guy that complained about Tails saving you from falling to your death. It actually doesn't change anything because you still get a loading screen. When you fall down, you still get a loading screen, so you technically die, you just don't lose a life. This is the same guy talking about in a previous Sonic game where when you die, the checkpoint is before you get another life. So that way when you die, you can go back and get the life, so it's like you didn't die. That's pretty much what the Tails save is. It's just in a different format. Like, you complain that that's not in the game, but complain that Tails saves you in the game? What are you talking about, Prem? You're dumb. Oh my God, I hate this guy. I can't believe y'all like him. And I done made 3 videos about Premydaremy, and I always have a few comments that's saying he can have an opinion. He can have an opinion, but don't go back on it when your opinion becomes a fact. You know, like I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. But I'm done, man. Premydaremy, I hope I don't have to make another video about you, especially with the Sonic Dream Team. You're saying that you had critiques about Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Superstars, but you see the trailer for Sonic Dream Team and you say there's nothing that you can see wrong with it? And then he's saying that now during the review come out, it's going to be something about it's too easy. I guarantee you 100%. 100%. And if they don't, if Premydaremy doesn't complain about it being too easy in his review for that game, I will do a giveaway. A giveaway of something, but a giveaway will be happening on this channel if that's not a complaint that Premydaremy has.